Tell me if you've been there, because I have. You've spent hours and hours creating a course, a signature program, a workshop, even social media posts that you are certain are going to be flooded with sales or positive responses, and then only to be met with crickets. Silence. Super disappointing. In this video, I'm going to tell you the most likely reason why this happened and what you can do about it so it doesn't happen again. So if your goal is to create content that people actually engage with and programs that people actually pay for, let's dive in. So if your content flopped or no one bought your program, it might mean that you need to go back and ask yourself these two key questions. Question 1, who is your content or program for? And question 2, what problem are you solving for this particular person? In other words, have you identified your ideal client avatar and the problem that you solve for them? Ideal client avatar, what? And no, I am not talking about the gorgeous blue creature from the movie. I am talking about defining the specific type of clientele that you want to attract and connect with and work with, because if you don't know who you're talking to when you put content out into the world or when you make sales offers for your services or program, then you're likely gonna feel like you're working so hard and nothing is happening. Likely you're haphazardly throwing spaghetti at the wall to see what sticks, meaning you're working with anyone and everyone because you either need money, you aren't even sure who you want to help, or because you didn't even know that this isn't the way a money-making health business is built. Think of it this way. You are building a health or wellness or fitness or lifestyle business to transform only your ideal client's life. And everyone else, we love you, but you're gonna go get helped by someone else. Let me put this simply. Your entire business and your brand, for that matter, meaning literally every single piece of content, color, font, video, helpful tip, recipe, all of that good stuff is created to only serve your ideal clients, of which there are hundreds of thousands of them out there. So if you don't really understand who your ideal client avatar is, how they feel, the specific problem you solve, and what they desire as their health or lifestyle transformation, you're probably not making sales. So let's break it down so that you have clarity on your ideal client. So we're gonna start at that 30,000 foot viewpoint, which is your niche market. A niche market's like a category, right? It's menopause or menopausal weight loss or postnatal weight loss or paleo or essential oils. An ideal client avatar is a profile of a specific type of person who falls under that niche category, of which there are hundreds of thousands of that specific type of person who all experience similar pains, symptoms, and life experiences, who are looking to be helped by you because you are the expert in this area. Most health professionals don't get past choosing a niche because they don't take it one step further, so their content is general. It's vanilla, it's boring, and it doesn't serve or resonate with any particular type of person in that niche. So it doesn't get noticed, and you guessed it, you don't end up with a new client. It's helpful to break your ideal client avatar down into two components. And remember, we are talking about real people here. So component number 1, the problem. I'm talking about their pain points, their physical symptoms, and everything related to their condition. And component number 2, that's their personality. Who are they now? And then who do they want to become? Their demographics, their likes, their dislikes, their habits, their attributes, their life experience, the story that's going on inside their head, their desires. So we've got the problem and we've got the personality. Put these two things together and you've got a pretty detailed profile that defines who you want to work with, of which there are hundreds of thousands of that type of person. So component number 1, the problem, describing the pain, describing how they currently physically or emotionally feel is important to quickly attract and relate to that person. Did you suffer from this symptom? Yes or no? Have you tried this solution? Yes or no? When someone is Googling for a solution, they are usually Googling how to get rid of a particular singular symptom. So you need to become acutely aware of your ideal client's symptoms so that you can create content that resonates with them so that they can self-select, raise their hand and say, me, hey, you're describing me. And everyone else can just move along. Then your content provides them with a small win. You tell them to do something so that they start to feel better, even before they pay you money. That's how you build trust. So start thinking about who your ideal client might be and their most common symptoms and common complaints. All of your ideas around this will become content that you create and publish to attract your ideal client to you. The second component, their personality, it's an important one. Keeping in mind that your ideal client is more than just their pain points will help you craft your brand and create content that will resonate with the type of client you want to work with. People connect through emotion and story. If you only ever talk about their pain, their physical or emotional symptoms, or give tips or recipes to help them, they're not going to be able to connect with you on a deep level. So in the description below this video, I've added a link to the 5 Cues to Clarity worksheet, which is a really powerful worksheet that you can download to help you better define your ideal client avatar. So with this second component, their personality, this is where your personal stories and experiences are so powerful. This is where you get to be yourself. You get to inject your brand with yourself and your stories and your experiences that serve to pull ideal clients into your world, help build rapport with them quickly, because for them, they're like, oh my gosh, I like her. She gets it. I can trust her. People are looking for a solution to their painful problem, and they want to work with someone who gets them and can help them, not someone who just posts recipes and tips and content devoid of personality. There is a lot more to defining an ideal client avatar, but these 2 components and the 5 Cues to Clarity worksheet, it's a really good start. The thing to remember is that your brand and your business is built to serve only your ideal client avatar and no one else. So you want to create it in a way that attracts them to you, and then you use your content to build a relationship with them before you sell them anything. It doesn't matter how much pain your ideal client is in at first. They need to resonate with you as a person, and they can't do that if you don't know who they are. Because if you're talking to everybody, you're talking to nobody. The best way to attract your ideal client so that they're going to engage with your content and invest in your program is just by being yourself and sharing that you have a solution to their painful problem. Remember, your ideal client is one person, of which there are tens of thousands of them out there, and they are in pain and they are searching for you. It's your job to create the content that tells the stories that pulls them to you, not the other way around. So now I'd love to know from you, do you have an ideal client avatar? Share it in the comments below, and if this video was helpful, hit that big red subscribe button and that lovely little bell so that you get notified the next time I publish a video. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you soon.